Wagwan, my people, welcome to the freshest show on your TV screens right about now. I'm talking about behind the beat. So today we're at iFlex Studios and I'm gonna be meeting a producer who calls himself a sound guy. He's a producer extraordinaire. He has worked with the likes of Chef 187, up and coming artists like Jake. He's worked with all the big names in the industry. He's worked with Critic, Mark 2, you name them. His name is Mr. Champs. So follow me as we go behind the beat. Alrighty, so we are here at iFlex Sound Studio, and my host today is Mr. Champs. Mr. Champs, welcome to the show, or rather, thank you for letting me come to your studio.
No, the pleasure is mine for coming through.
How are you doing?
I'm great, bro. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. So I see you have your setup here all done.
Yeah.
This is where all the magic happens.
This is where all the magic happens. This is your place.
Thank you. So before, let's not even waste time. What was the last thing you recorded? Like, off the top of your head, what was the last thing you did?
The last thing I didn't record, actually. I just, I'm working on a mix, actually. A song for a certain guy with Maki 2 on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on. That's the last project I worked on. Yeah.
Okay, so now we get into the thick of things. You don't only record. You mix and do, so you're an all-round producer. What do you call yourself?
All-round producer. I'm shortcut. I just go. I'm the sound guy.
You're the sound guy.
Yeah, I'm the sound guy because it's really difficult sometimes to explain to people. You know, I do recording, mixing, and mastering, and also audio production. That includes your music production and everything, audio for film and things like that.
Film as well.
Yeah, advertisement and
do scores for film.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Versatile. Like most people I've actually encountered, just record music or they make beats. I hear there's this huge disconnect between producers and beat makers. Is there any difference between? Can beat makers call themselves producers?
Not. To some extent, I think we need to define ourselves nowadays because you can't be everything. You can be everything. In Zambia, you can be everything, but out there, you can't be everything. You know, you need to specialize. You're either a music producer, you're a beat maker, you're the audio engineer, you're the sound engineer. That's what basically here in Zambia, I just call myself the sound guy because I basically
all around.
Yeah, I do everything.
Everything under one roof. Yeah. So if, say, I came today and I said, I want to record a song with you, Mr. Champs.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for me? I don't even have an idea what song I want to do.
You don't even have. I try to understand exactly what you want. Okay, because when you say you want a song, I mean, what type of a song is it? Does it require me to have a band here and play live instrumentation? What type of a song is it precisely? And then I even go as far as
I want a song that's lit.
I like that. But lead comes in different genres, you know what I mean? So I try to be specific. I go as far as asking us, what type, can you play for me at least the type of song? Yeah, something in the lines of what you want. Okay. Do you want a danceable song? Do you want a reggae song? Do you want a traditional song? What exactly do you want? So I try to find the details, and then when we find, then that's when I know how to approach the production. Yeah.
Makes sense. So are you like a genre-specific producer?
No.
If Coffee came here today, we will make rumba.
We'll go rumba. We'll go Congo de rumba.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's basically the one that the studio is called iFlex Sound, which is short for immaculate and flexible. Yeah, flexible is the keyword right there. We don't specify whether it's hip hop, whether it's R&B, whether it's coffee music or whatever, folk music, whatever. So yeah, all-round producer. Yeah.
Okay, so I understand you've worked with different acts in the game, both up and coming artists and people that have been big people in the game.
Yeah.
Speak of Chef 187,
Yeah.
Critic,
Yeah. Bobby East,
Jay, Kiki.
Yeah.
To just mention a few. The list is endless. Which ones did you have the most fun working with in the studio? Like, which acts can you say you enjoyed yourself the most?
Alright. I enjoyed with a lot of people, but let's be fair. I think it was very good working with Chef.
Okay.
Yeah, at the time that I was privileged to work with him, I just kind of played him just a couple of instrumentals, and then he went, oh, I think I like this one. I was like, oh, okay. But I'm not done with the beat. He was like, yeah, just finish it up right now. Like, oh, okay, cool.
Let's do it.
As I was making the beat, he was busy writing to it. Then when we were done, I was like, boom, let's record. And boom, Shimbiramayo is out. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, so you made that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Similar thing with Bobby East when he came through. It was the same. He had to select amongst the instrumentals I gave him, and then boom, Stopila Zunzo out.
You churned out some really memorable songs. If I might add, like, those are really memorable songs, and like I feel like you've put your stamp in the game. Like, you've left your footprint in it. Even though your name is not out there. Like, if you say Mr. Champ, not everybody will say, oh yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
They don't know.
I think,
what do you? Is it deliberate?
I think it's deliberate for me, because sometimes I don't like the attention too much.
Okay.
I don't like the attention. I don't like walking in the streets and then maybe somebody sees me and people are all over. Hey, and it's just like, guys, that's not for me. Me, just pay me and I'll stay behind.
Okay.
And I'll stay behind. I think that's the thing. I think it's been a deliberate move. So so I like to stay in the background, but I like the studio to be known out there. But I've worked with a couple of studios, so this is when I just stabilized and made my own brand, and that's how we've been working. And
you mentioned pay me.
Yeah.
So I came to your studio today. Like I said, I want a lit song. I want vibes, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how much would you charge me to build a song from the ground up?
To be fair, $2,000.
$2,000?
Yeah, $2,000.
That means, what are you doing for me? What are you offering?
Everything. That's if you're a singer, I'm gonna have somebody that's gonna coach you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If your lyrics are not that good, I'm gonna have somebody that's gonna help you.
Where's my wallet?
Okay. Instrumentation, I'm there for you. You know what I mean?
So you help them from the writing all the way up until the song is out.
Until the song is out, and then if your song is that good, I will help you, to
push it.
Yeah, like I will connect you to people. I won't push it personally, but I will connect you to people that can help you push the song. So basically, yes, that's how.
That is commendable. That is commendable. So you get really involved in the creative process.
I have to, because at the end of the day, it's my reputation. I want, when your song goes out there, people, when they ask, say, oh, who did this for you? You're gonna say, oh, Champs. You know what I mean? I don't want things to go out there and go like,
half baked, and like, Champs, no, see that.
Your song, there is no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have to really get involved, and I have to mention that I don't do the entire job alone. Okay, because
you have a whole team.
Yeah, I've got a team. I have to work with the team because.
Do you want to name drop them?
Yeah. I basically, there's someone I consistently work with.
Who's that?
His name is Chansa. He calls himself the sound bender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a great sound engineer. I work with him. He's actually the vocal coach here. He's the one that helps out with the singing and the recording. At times he gets to produce, but mostly he's fixed on those things, sound engineering and the likes. So yeah, that's how we work.
Okay. So speaking of your reputation, do you think you've ever produced a wax song?
Yes. I think I have produced. I think I have produced a wax song. Sometimes when you're working with certain artists who are too rigid, and you're trying to tell them, you're explaining to them, say, you know what? You're in a style. You know what I mean? At the back of your head, you're thinking like, God, this is not right. You know what I mean? I'll try by all means, but at the end of the day, again, you're the customer, and then you want what you want, and I'm trying to help you, And then at the end of the day, the song goes out, I'll even tell Chance, I'll just be like, my dear, I don't like this song. I don't like this song. And you know, I've been making songs for the past 13 years now. Okay. So I've been in the industry for quite some. Yeah, I've been in the industry for some time now. So I think I'm able to tell, say, this song is a hit. This one is not a hit. This one is anywhere. Yeah, it's not going. I reached a point where
share it on WhatsApp in your group.
I don't do that. I reached a point where I don't sign artists anyhow. Okay, believe you me, there's a lot of talent out there. There's a lot. Right now I know like 1,000 great singers. Okay. But I won't take time to start signing them because it's not just about the talent. Talent alone doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know, there's the issue of being serious with it. There's the aspect of pushing the song, artist management, and all these things. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, somebody has to be sellable.
Yes, you know what I mean. It has to go out there because, like I said, reputation matters. I don't want to work on something because I did that a lot. Where you work on projects and then it just rots in my studio, and I'm thinking I'm gonna sell this song.
Somebody who's
actually serious, you know what I mean? And I've been planning to do that. So yeah, that's how it's been.
Speaking of, how do you pick who you work with? What's your selection process like?
How do I pick?
I come here, I'm a great singer, and I'm like, yo, let's record a song. I pay you for it. Right? I'm a great singer, and you're like, okay, what is that deciding factor that gets you to say, I want to work with this person, I want to sign them?
It's how committed they are, first of all. How committed are they with their music, okay? Second of all, aside from the talent factor, I also look at how creative are they, okay? Because it's not just about singing, it's about also writing and coming up with great melodies, I would put it, you know, writing great songs,
catchy,
you know? I'll tell you people like Yo Maps. Yo Maps is not the best singer in the world, but the guy is an awesome writer. He knows how to write. He knows. Yeah, he understands
the limitations and stays within them.
Yeah, he stays there. He knows what he's supposed to do. You know, when he's writing a Zambian song, it's just like boom, on point. Everybody just like Yo Maps. You know what I mean? Those are people that I can say I can work with because they understand their voice. It's not just about the singing aspect. It's about it's a whole bunch of things that you need to have and.
They need to have the whole package.
The whole package, basically.
Okay, so basically. Who do you have under your label? Who do you have signed? Who's on your roster right now?
Right now, I would say I'm working with 3 people. I'm working with the ISI Shops, I'm working with Kiki, and I'm working with a young rapper by the name of Young Twice.
Young Twice?
Yeah.
Who's going to be blessing us with freestyle?
Yeah, he's going to bless us with a freestyle.
You guys are used to seeing me, you know, like drop a couple of bars at the end of the show, but today, that's not me. We're gonna have Young Twice give us a little something on one of Mr. Champ's beats. You know, stay tuned, this is Behind the Beat.
Alright.
Alrighty, you're back on Behind the Beat with me, Ernie, other guy, and we're still at iFlex Studio with Mr. Champs.
Yeah.
How's it going, boss?
It's going great.
I'm having a really good discussion. Like, you know, it's really great to be found in the same space as creative people like you, and just to witness the greatness and to talk about all the magic that you've made possible. You know what I mean? Like, it's an honor for me. I don't know about you, but hey.
Well. It's an honor for me to be on TV.
Yeah. 50-50 then.
Yeah, 50-50. You know
so
what I mean?
We have spoken about quite a number of things you've done, quite a number of artists you've worked with.
Yeah.
And we keep talking about you being behind this music, being behind the beat. See what I did there? Behind the beat. So now I think it's about that time people hear a little something that you actually have been working on. I think at this point it would be cool for us to listen to like one song that you worked on, so the people out there can just vibe. But mostly for me, because I want to vibe. So let's do that. So
I'll play you 3 hooks.
Okay.
And then you tell me which one you like.
Most likely all of them, but let's
come on. Let me play you something. So this is something by my girl. One of the girls I'm working with, Kiki.
Kiki.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me just play you this.
couple for couple, zone, auntie, you and I don't belong. Long, auntie, I don't love you anymore. More, I just wanna be alone. Why would you do me like this? Do me like this? Why would you do me like this? Yeah, why would you do me like this? Do me like this? Why would you do me like this? I go to love website.
All right.
So
That's
hold it.
Uh-huh.
How involved did you get in the process, the making of this song?
entirely. But Kiki is a genius, so she.
How did it even come about? Like, did she just come?
She
to
wrote the
you
song
one day and say, "Yo, I need a lit song."
Okay, you know, what I like about her is that she's very good with writing. So she actually called me. She said, you know what, I've got an idea. Let me send you the hook. So she sent me a hook and I was like, oh, okay, this is really nice. Sing me one of the days. So she came through and we were like, okay, what type of beat do you want? She was like, I want something in this line. So that's how we made the instrumental. And then, boom, she recorded it.
Sort of mellow, but hyper, but, you know? I don't know what to call it. It's like a mix of a lot of things.
Yeah. Let me play you something else. So
Sure,
this is another guy, talented guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the name says it. Judah. You know. Can I skip to the hook part? Oh, you like it?
Wait.
Turn the stone into bread. It is written in His word that we, as one, not live by bread alone, but by His word that comes from Him, the holy bread of life.
When is it dropping though?
I don't know. I know, it should be this month.
I say that it is written that I'm the head and not the tail. He says to me, how has to perform it. There's a word for every mountain, for every breakthrough on distraction. In the beginning was the word, and there will be nothing higher than His word. It is supreme, the mighty word of God. So speak the word. He will come by mouth. Speak the word, the word, the word, the word of God. He will come by mouth. Standing from you for the dryness.
That is the guitar, man, and then the bass, and then
I told you.
Bro.
So the last song I'll play.
Wait, hold
okay.
on.
Uh-huh.
The process. Take me through the process of the making of this song. How did it come about? What happened? How did the magic come?
Like I said, this guy is another person who knew what he wanted, so he called me as well. He told me, you know what?
I want the fire tune.
I've got a great idea. He actually told me after praying, that's when he got this idea. I was like, oh, well and good. So because he plays guitar, so you know, he played something and then he sang. He sent me a V and I was like, this is really nice.
This is nice.
Okay, so I called a band to actually come through. Yeah, I called a band to
ask about that.
I called a band to come through. I was like, okay, let's kill this song. So you know,
the guitar was live.
Yeah.
Recorded live.
Yeah. Percussions were done by me, then the rest of the things were done by the band, and then we made magic, and we had our engineer record.
You indeed made magic.
Yeah, so that's how we ended up with that product right there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is beautiful music, man. And
Yeah,
it's like,
cheers.
It's nice to listen to. Like, it makes you feel some type of way. You know what I mean?
Right? I know.
When you just start, you wanted to skip to the hook, and I didn't want you to skip to the hook because every single note, every single note I heard, I was like, damn, this is good. Okay, let's get to the other one.
Okay,
let's get to
so what
listening
I'm
to
about
that.
to play next, it's not what you expect. But I hope you like it. Okay.
This was just for the clip, so we can talk over it.
told you. I told you. It's not what you expect.
I want to grab my chitenge. You're versatile, dude.
So this one features Mumbayachi. This is what we call folk music. Yeah, folk, like spoon folk. Traditional music. This is the original Zambian music. This is where everything that you hear, that's Zambian came from. You know what I mean? When you go out there, this is what they want to listen to. You know? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard anything like this from like a modern producer, you know what I mean? So this is why I'm saying you're a versatile dude, because from the two types of songs we've heard before this one, like, and then boom. Who is this?
So this is a man by the name of Kid. Calls himself Hamaimo.
But you know how it feels to be loved.
It's not what you expect.
You've never been in love, but you know how it feels to be loved.
Reminds me of Ballad Zulu song.
Never been in love,
You know that song? AKTVTZ.
Oh yeah!
It's got that vibe.
It has to.
That vibe.
We have to preserve such kind of music because, you know, this is the original music, you know. It would be a shame to see it go down like the way Zamrock died. You know, Zamrock used to be big, like all over the world, and it came straight from Zambia, and now look, boom, people don't even know what Zamrock is. Died. Yeah.
Okay, so just tell me one thing. How did you find yourself in this position? Did you just wake up one day and say, I want to make music and I want to make this type of music and I want to make all types of music? Like, how did that happen?
I think first of all, let me mention that I think I'm a man of many talents. Okay, so my initial talent was art, drawing. Okay, I used to draw a lot. Yeah. And then there was a time, a friend of mine, I remember way back, a friend of mine brought me a software. You know, mom got us a PC home, and then a friend of mine brought a software.
Fruity Loops.
You know what it does. He brought it. I didn't even know what the software was, and then, you know, he installed it, and then he played something. I was like, this is how you make beats. I was really intrigued, and that day I spent the entire night trying to make an instrument. And then from there, because I was so interested in it, I didn't know that I was even becoming better. You know what I mean? And when I was done with school, uni, and everything, I found myself taking it now to the next level. You know what I mean? Huh? Before I knew it, people would love my beats. You know what I mean? People would want to, you know, swing to my beats and things like that. So this is how I ended up, you know, just taking it as a career. That was after school, obviously. Stay in school.
And everything you know, you taught yourself?
No. Actually, the beat making process, yes, I taught myself because I had to, because there was nobody to teach me. But with the sound engineering part, it was a bit difficult, actually. The person that I would say introduced me to this whole mixing ideology was a guy called ER. Yeah, ER.
428?
Yeah, 428. I used to be part of 428 for like almost the entire time until it went down. Yeah, I was part of 428. Yeah, you remember? Yeah, he's the one that, you know, would help me with the mix and with PC cables, and then we switched. I remember there was a time I used to actually just go to Findogo House, pass through each and every studio just to ask whatever producer I can find, like, yo, please help me. How does this work?
Yeah.
Some were generous enough to tell me, say, oh no, this is how it works. Some were just like, just learn. Just learn, you know, like, so it was really tricky. But the time that I actually got better with mixing was when Pompey, he actually took the time to listen to my stuff, and then he introduced me to his sound engineer from Radio Cafe, Ian.
Ian.
Yeah, Ian is the one that actually took the time and just made me understand certain things. Say, oh no, this is how we go about these things and this. And from there, it was just boom, magic. Mind opened, and you know, yeah. So because I struggled so much to work, like to learn these things, I made sure that the people that would ask me for help, I would help them. You know what I mean? Huh?
Yeah,
people like Easy the producer, people like Reverb. Those guys, whenever they needed help, I was just like, boom, you have to learn. It's like this. And today, look at them. You know what I mean?
True.
So yeah, that's how the process has been.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's pretty dope. So you haven't gone to school for this?
No.
So when you say after school, which school are you talking about?
UNZA, University.
What did you study?
I studied economics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Economics.
Trust me, I've never even used my school papers. It's just.
Oh wow. So this is what you do for a living.
Yeah, this is what I do for a living.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no day when you wake up and say, let me get my degree. Go.
I tried. It's because
papers.
I tried. Maybe it's just not my thing. There was a time I used to work. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
There was a time I used to work, and I would seriously get frustrated. Frustrated over. I'm not an early bird.
You wake up when you wake up.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Huh? I would really hate it. You know. Next thing you know, it's 6 in the morning. Next thing you know, it's 6 in the evening.
Oh no.
What happened to my day? You know, so I used to easily get frustrated. So I ended up just going like, you know what the heck? Let me try this thing.
Quit.
No, I didn't quit. I started working simultaneously. So
doing that and building on the other side.
Yeah. So when my contract ended, I thought, okay, you know what? Let me
That's
concentrate.
how you just transition.
Yeah, let me just work on this thing. When I was working on it, whilst I'm looking for a job, I think before I could notice anything, it was just like boom. I'm full time, and you know, this thing is working. And I just got like, you know what the heck?
This is what I do.
Yeah, you know what I mean, huh?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
So what would your advice be
to
wannabe producers, these up and coming youngsters that look up to you and say, I want to be like Mr. Champs?
First of all,
School.
No. I think school is very important. I think I wouldn't be me without school, because school actually gave me the platform to be professional. You understand? To understand how the industry works, to understand how to hook clients. You understand what I mean? Huh? I think school has been very cardinal in my career. But also, I would tell the upcoming producers to be humble, to
sit down.
Yeah, to adapt. Adapting is one of the most key issues, because the most adaptive people in this industry are the ones that
make it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Huh? If there's a new sound, please learn it. You know what I mean. Learn it. Don't just stay behind and making one type of genre. You're gonna be left behind. You have to adapt. You have to make everything. That's why I'm me, because I'm able to make different kind of genres. And whenever somebody comes and says, I've got this type of sound, can you make it? I say yes. And I think my stronghold as a producer is bringing out the idea that somebody has. And that's why I continuously have that relationship with my clients. It's because I'm able to bring out the ideas. You understand what I mean?
That's deep. That's deep. I'll prepare for more deepness right here on Behind the Beat. When we come back from the break, my favorite part of the show. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
We're back on Behind the Beat with me, Ernie, other guy. We are at iFlex Studio right here with Mr. Champs, the producer, the sound guy, the all-around audio zingachi zing. Okay.
Yeah,
Mr. Champs. It's popping, bro. So, this is my favorite part of the show.
Okay.
Where you get to convince us that you actually make these songs that you make. That you just don't download Fruity Loops project files from the internet.
We download
and
maybe.
find them. So at this point,
Okay.
you're gonna have to build me like a beat.
Okay.
Right? As complete as possible, but again, no pressure. It can be a skeleton beat. But then that's what we're gonna have Young Twice do a freestyle on. So he needs to feel it. He needs to
So
bump to
how
it.
much time do I have?
You have about 7 minutes.
7 minutes for an
7 to
approximation.
10.
5.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, that's what you mean. Okay, good. So what type of beat should I go with?
Something
CCC.
trappy.
Something trappy.
Yamayo.
Yamayo. To the Yamayo. All right. So I was playing another instrumental, but we'll just use this very project to, kind of make our instrument. Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Chance is showing us the ones and twos and how he builds his beats. So
Okay.
if you're not convinced, this here is to convince you that he actually builds
Okay.
beats from scratch.
Let me just make something for you. So I've got a nice kick right there, nice snare right there, trap snare.
Yes.
Nice rim, some congas right there, and some close
Yeah, I
hats.
understand what he's saying. I understand what he's talking about.
All right. So since it's a trap song, we're gonna go with what we call 2/4 count.
Okay.
You understand what it means later on. So I already know that my snares go right there. I already know my kicks go right there. Immediately I play.
Okay.
I just that missed.
Yeah.
Easy beat.
Okay. Hey, I can flow with this, but I'm not gonna do it. You make it look easy, man.
Been doing this for a long time.
See there, don't mind.
See there, no time. Okay, let's do. Let's do it. Oh, that's all.
How do you know where to put this?
That's a piano. That's do re mi fa sol la ti do. So I know my chromatic
know,
scale.
okay.
Yeah.
You know where what sound comes
Yeah. You know what I mean, huh? Sometimes
Chromatic scale?
Yeah, chromatic scale. So way
from.
back.
I know my chromatic scale.
Okay, when I was young, actually, what I used to do when I was studying, there was a point where I used to make instrumentals without actually listening to them, and I would only listen to it after.
Afterwards. Like what you're doing right now. No playback whatsoever. Yo, bro.
So we have that. We have that. So I've just
You already know what you want it to sound like in your head.
yeah, now I know now. I didn't have an idea. I just went with the flow, and now I think let's reduce the delay on this guy. Oh, how do I reduce that? Yo, how much time do I have? I'm the 5-minute
Enough,
king.
don't worry. You've only used like 4 seconds.
Okay, let's have.
Okay. Trap.
Yeah, man. You know what it does. Your boy, Mr. Chance.
This is magic, man. I'm witnessing magic happening right before my eyes.
Oh, no. It's supposed to be
No?
like that. Nah.
Sounded alright to me.
No, man, no. Dun, 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 dun. So that's A minor.
Yes.
A minor.
Yes.
You keep it on the easy. So I don't know if I should be explaining for you whilst I make this.
Please, by all means. I would try to
Right
keep
now, I'm putting the percussions and the synths together, and we'll put the.
So is that a sample? That's skr. Is it a sample or do people just shout that?
People shout it. People shout it.
So if I want that in my song, and can we have like a guy come and shout it? Or do I have to do it myself?
You can do it yourself. So we have like. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yes. Yes, it does. Makes so much sense. Oh, there comes the bass.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
There comes the bass.
Just a few instruments and you should be able to mix.
Should be good.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. So check this out.
Sounds dope already, man.
Cheers. Let's try. Lights. And we have that.
Okay.
Are you gonna freestyle for us?
Isn't this a complete... No, not today. I could, but... you know? So we're gonna have Young Twice in the studio closing up the show with a freestyle.
With a freestyle?
Yeah. We're gonna have Young Twice in the studio closing the show with... You do not want to miss this. You do not.
You have trust in him?
Yeah, of course.
Faith?
Of course, man. Hey, I know he won't let down the hype. I know this. I know this.
He won't, I hope.
I mean, the beat is fire.
Yeah.
So, you'd have to work really hard to fail.
Okay, so easy.
What is that?
It's called a sin, a soul.
This is done, right?
You can have someone rap on it.
This is done. It's a complete rap beat, bro.
Damn. That's my 5 minute beat.
Okay. Just, thank you very much for having me. It's been Behind the Beat with me, Ernie and the guy. So right now we're gonna close the show with Young Twice with a free Steezy, with a freestyle. See you next week.
Yeah.
What's poppin'? I flex, oh, really, do you want it free? Really, do you want it me, hey. Well, this is dope, bro.
Cheers.
I don't know, man, but I don't think it will go from the top of the dome by anything, man. Alright, yeah. Yo. Yeah, I think bring it down a bit. Woo! Lego, hey, I'll be on set High as a jet, reality check. Kicking a message. Focus on goals like Lionel Messi. You're trying to impress me. Eat up the Bible, speed all the verses. Cause I'm going harder than angel to death. Fucking hand with the COVID. This is real free, homie. I flex, and you know we keep it cool, homie. Yeah, what?
Oh.
Yeah, nah, yama yo. You can never know how we go, but this is real, yeah. Young twice, young thrice, young me, young what? Young you, young we, young us, whatever. We do it. Yeah, we keep the weather. Yeah, we keep the what? This is really dope, bro. This is really dope, bro. You know, so iFlex Sounds, it's your boy Young Twice, you know. If you wanna follow me, Young Twice on Facebook.